So we're here today as a group of students from across Ontario, Nipissing University, Western, Queen's and Ottawa University, as well as York, taking place and looking at some of the initiatives that the Conservation Authority and various municipalities have put in place in order to attempt to reduce phosphorus loading into Callander Bay, which is the drinking water source for the municipality of Callander. So we have 15 students coming up from those 4 institutions across Ontario, and they're all members of an NSERC Create grant, which provides training opportunities for students in specific areas of scientific inquiry. And so the focus of this research grant is looking at cyanobacteria blooms. And that's a good opportunity for students to learn about how the process actually works once you get removed from that academic environment, learning things that it's various perspectives and interests that are taking into account when you're designing responses. But the way in which water resource management is moving, it's engaging more stakeholders in the decision-making process. And so you hope that there's greater buy-up or implementation at the end where everybody's had their opportunity to provide input in projects and ideas that they think will be successful.
And this is really good for students to see how complex the real world is. And I don't mean the real, everything is real, but how things interact, that the science is one thing, but getting changes implemented, you need knowledge of the provincial government, how it works, how local communities work, how they interact, what's the role of conservation authorities, and it's great for students.
The presentation that we got from the North Bay-Mattawa Conservation Authority was very helpful because they focused on their integrated source water protection plan. So the basics of why they needed a plan, how it started, how they got collaboration from the community, as well as outreach that they've done and are planning on. The program that would work best, so implemented the most as well as have the best benefit to the community, was the Restore Your Shore. And we also got to go out and visit some of the sites that had been done in the first year and see how it's gone on, how the plants have taken, how the farmers feel about it, how the horses feel about it.
So as part of this initiative, we're trying to expose some science students who might not be necessarily familiar with the policy process to understand the ways in which their science is utilized in the ways in which policies are both developed, as well as projects are implemented to ensure that they have the best, most effective response in terms of reducing phosphorus levels in Callander Bay.
We got the opportunity to meet with the health unit in town, as well as the CA, so the North Bay-Mattawa Conservation Authority. And then we also got to do a cruise of Callander Bay and just learn about the collaboration between Nipissing University and the Conservation Authority and the health unit, and how they all deal with cyanobacteria, and it's an emerging problem here. So this is something that's important for young scientists to know what it is, how we deal with it, how we even know it's there. So that's what this field school taught us, and it was very useful.